Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from New Orleans. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Dancing past him. He's going well so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
37-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap to Shuck.
At the 37-yard line.
This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shuck on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Caught by Melee on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
More yards. That's another.
Here's Shuck. 1st and 10. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Shuck working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 11. That's another.
Here's a give to Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
Down at the 15-yard line.
Shuck now from the gun.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throws caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
They'll run with Kamara. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
Second and
And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready?
Quarterback run here. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Bronk, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner, even though it didn't gain a yard. It actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
On the sneak, it's Smith. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Brought in right side. This gets out past the 20. He's free up the right side. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Ready to shoot. Take a shot.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7. Play action, here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
Hey, here we go, hey. Ready to shoot. Take a shot.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He'll get this to Tucker.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
There we go, to the one. Get to the one. Daytona. There we go.
Straight ahead with Genty. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Hey, here we go. You ready to get set up? We're good. There we go, set up.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Raiders.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, we got shot. Get a shot.
Genty from the gun. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, Smith. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get their first points of this game just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now from a franchise who authored the most famous one ever back in that 09 Super Bowl, it's the Saints starting the half with an onside kick. Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Grabbed by Vesh, left side. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Chuck's going to throw here. Screen here for Kamara. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Saints.
Kamara running out of the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. There's Darian Porter in on the stop. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second.
Give on second to Kamara. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Chuck now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw, Chuck. Finds him on a slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4 yards.
Shotgun snap to Chuck. Caught quickly on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Chuck looking to pass here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythms, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. He brings it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Onside kick.
All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing on third, Smith. Throw right, and it's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints get it back around the 39-yard line. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shuck. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shuck working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18, go!
Shuck now from the gun. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
10 more yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
To Juwan Johnson. 10 yards on the pickup.
You just get the play off. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call. Looking to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at
From the red zone on first. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Saints.
Back to throw, Shuck. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Mostert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. And go play fake here with Smith. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Raiders with a little more work to do to win it here. We've set it downs from 37. Shotgun give here to Dempsey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Las Vegas, first down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 390%.
They'll toss it. Genty. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious.
And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he stops the clock after a gain up beyond the 40. Wow, what a dream start for them. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Setting up to pass.